Hello, my friends. How are you? Hiker Dave N.E. here. So I came back to the same place. I made a video here yesterday and found a lot of sign here, Bigfoot sign in my opinion. And I want that place. I'm by myself again today. And so I'm kind of scouting different trails out here. So I'm going to kind of pick up a trail, take it for a little bit. I got all my gear with me. I got protection and all that stuff. But the place I found yesterday, which I did my last video, if you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. It's titled Bigfoot Loves This Place. Crazy, crazy area. So I was just over at the trailhead, or one of the trailheads where there's that big board and it shows you all the trails and stuff like that. And actually, I'll put a picture of it here. So I didn't realize that the enormity of this giant. The Harris Center is 36,000 acres of protected habitat or protected land. And I Google Earth this spot. It is miles and miles and miles of forest area. This place is huge. There's trails down the road. If I keep driving past the center here, there's another couple trails that branch off. There's trails on the east side of this place, which is where I went yesterday. Today I'm gonna go and scout out a couple of spots for me and Gary or me and Josh, because I will come back here a lot this fall and this winter. And so I just want to case out some trailheads, go down, hike in for a little bit, see what I see, and check it out. And then that way, when me and Gary or me and Josh hook up, we can I'll have a certain trail in mind. So pretty cool, this place. I gotta tell you, 36,000 acres. That's pretty big. So let's go for a walk. It's really windy out today. It's beautiful, sunny. It's a little chilly. I love that. It is prime hiking weather. I like it when it's colder. It's like 45 degrees, really windy. So I'm going to have to bring this stupid looking thing and I'll put it over the microphone so as not to, you know what I'm talking about. It'll sound like crap. So let's go for a hike. So this is the kind of stuff I keep finding out here. I had somebody comment and say, oh, of course it's Bigfoot. People couldn't have possibly done this. Of course. I always say that, guys. I say that ad nauseum, really. I say, oh, of course a human could have done it. I just find it interesting is all. That's pretty neat. I'm not even on the trail yet, guys. So it kind of makes me wonder, are people that work here, that clean the trails, maybe they're doing it. But I keep seeing this kind of thing here. I mean, what is that all about? I don't understand it, why a person would do it, but hey, maybe it is. I say that, just putting it out there. It could be people doing it, and some of you might say, well, there's no reason to think it's not a human. Well, I'm out here to find Sasquatch sign, and these are the kind of things that I see in places, and it's just something that I'm observing. So to the commenter who was very sarcastic and said, oh, of course, that's Bigfoot. How could it possibly be anything else? I'm just observing stuff, guys. A person that left that message. I mean, I'm not even on the trail. There's the road over there. I've crossed that road. So there is some elevation here. Whoa. I didn't bring the map with me. I'm going to kind of just pretty much follow these white blazes, but there is some elevation to climb. I don't mind. It's not so bad. It's not like it's Bald Mountain or anything, I hope. really kind of slippery out here. We got some much needed rain the other day, and then yesterday, and last night it rained like a banshee. So we got some really much needed rain here. So I'm just kind of looking, guys, for kind of some sign, stuff that'll make me keep going forward, you know. And I mean, besides the fact that I love to hike. Oh, see, this is interesting, guys. This is off the trail. There seems to be a common theme here. Sorry, but I do not think that people that work here are making these. Let's get a closer look at it. But I keep seeing these. They're all over the place. I mean, look at that. I mean, isn't that something? I mean, I just don't see people doing this, you know? I mean, it's possible, of course, but so much of it is around here. Oh, ouch. That is so cool. I mean, I keep finding this stuff. I mean, I'm not all that. I am surprised to find so much of it, but seeing as the area of New Hampshire that I'm in and how vast the forest area is around here, I suppose it'd be a perfect place to hide. Man, that's just, I find that beautiful, guys, if you ask me. That's just so awesome. All right, let's push on ahead. Where's my trail? Oh, geez. Oh, there it is. A nice tree break right there. It's a little guy. And then up the trail about 20 yards, you got this little guy. It's hard to see with the shadows, I apologize, but I mean, in my opinion, guys, that's classic textbook sign. Why it's done, why it's put there, I don't know, but that to me is sign. People could have put it there, and that's the last time I'm going to say that, because I kind of resigned myself to stop making excuses like that when I know what I'm looking for. I feel like I know it when I see it, and it's stuff like that. And if I've got people that want to laugh off what I'm doing, it's okay. Just move on to the next channel. I thought that looked interesting from a distance. I'm like, what the heck is that? That is really neat. That is a carving. That is really cool. Ooh, boo. Wow. That's amazing. Look at that. Carved out of a log. That is awesome, guys. Boy, this place is just friggin' awesome. Man, that's a very creative right there. That's not an omen. That's awesome. More of the same. It's always a big question mark for me when I see something, a tree like that pulled out by its roots. Man, it is windy. I don't get the, I think I've only used this windsock once. I've never really, I kind of forget it every time I go out. So I'm curious if this will work, because it is really, really windy. And I hope it doesn't ruin this video. Wow, it's a really pretty area, I gotta say. Oh boy, I see a classic shelter over here. Not this, guys. These are just leaners, but this place is amazing. Look at this. Anybody who is an outdoorsman knows this could be the beginning. Somebody could have built this. A lot of work needs to be done to make it a shelter. Awesome. Look at that. Let me get around here. Beautiful. I love it. Wow. This 36,000 acres really has a lot of potential in my eyes for learning. I could learn something. I don't know what, but I'm looking forward to exploring this area a lot more. Wow, that is so awesome. And yes, it could have been done. Human hands. Understood, guys. I get it. Oh, look at that. That's kind of neat, the way those sticks are arranged around the base of this little tree. Who would take their time to do that? Somebody please tell me. Just get one more little vantage point of that. Very cool. All right, onward. Certainly no shortage of these type leans up against boulders like that. No shortage of that around here. I did want to mention to you guys too, to you guys that have subscribed or non-subscribed. Oh, hold on a minute, I've got traffic. Look at this, guys. There's a couple more. Really cool looking. Get that one. Come on, focus. Oh, that's awesome. That's even got moss over the top. Really cool shelter build there. Wow. Look at this one. Oh boy, this is fantastic. Wow. Look at that. Moss on top of it and everything. This place, guys, this place, I'm telling you. I'm so happy I stumbled upon this area. Let's go around the backside here. Oh boy, look at that, huh? Wow. I'm speechless at this point. Let me get around. I want to see the front of that again. That was awesome. Whoa, whoa. Look at then you got this little guy. This little guy right here. Someone taken after mommy or daddy, maybe a juvenile. Awesome, man. That is very cool. These two are right side by each. This one here. And then this one here. Awesome. Wow, I'm really impressed with that. I don't see any cut marks with a knife or a saw. Really neat. Wow. That is awesome. And you got the other one right behind it. Very cool, very cool. Oh boy, all right, onward. What else am I going to find? I was watching this thing on YouTube this morning, and it was talking about the culture of Indians and Native Americans, on how Sasquatch is a part of their culture. It's their ancestors go back, 1,000 years, talking about Sasquatch and the protector of the forest, boss of the mountain, things like this. And I once heard someone say something that I thought was really interesting, that if the settlers hadn't come here and taken over, so to speak, Native American land and made it our own, that the culture here would be of an Indian or Native American background. And in the schools, they would teach, I believe, about Bigfoot, or whatever name you want to put to it, Sasquatch or Yeti, that they would teach it. It would be taught in schools as a real thing, whether it be a spiritual being or whatnot. Look at this little guy. I just feel that if, the victor gets to tell the story, right, kind of thing, that's pretty cool looking. I just thought it would be interesting to share that thought with you guys. Get a closer look at that. On the back side here. Oh boy. awesome. Yeah, so I always found that interesting, that thought that it would be totally different if we didn't come over here. I just explained that, so I won't explain it again, but leave a comment on what you think about that. What you think about how, you know, we take over someplace or whatever, any kind of powers will take over an area and they'll get rid of the culture and make their own, you know. And is it possible that that's what happened here in North America? You know, we took over the area, so we tell our stories, not the beliefs of Native Americans. I find that interesting. Look at this here. This kind of thing is everywhere around here. It's awesome. Cool. What the heck am I looking at? A dragon's head? Somebody... Oh, you guys got to see this. Oh, man, that's awesome. Whoever is out here doing that is a talented person. Oh, that is so neat. Look at that, guys. Oh, man, that's awesome. Wow. Very cool. Look at the detail in that, huh? That's awesome. Very cool. All right, I got to get some photos of that. Boy, I've got to move really slow through here because there's so much to see. I don't want to miss anything. A lot of big boulders in this area. All right, I've been out here for a while, so I think I'm going to head back. I think I've done pretty well, considering I'm all by my lonesome out here. Yeah, I'm going to head back. Boy, this is promising. So, of course, I'd question these structures being done by people, humans, and who's not to say Sasquatch is a branch of us, you know. I can't help it but look at some of these and say, you know, a group of kids came out here and they built these up, especially the ones lower to the ground. Who's to say, unless I saw them building it, I can't for sure say anything concrete that, like I said, other than seeing them build it. But it's the combination of sign that when I put it all together is what makes these places like this to me so fascinating. Considering the enormity of the forest land here and the availability of water and plenty of food to eat for a species like Sasquatch. You know, I'm not a dumbhead, you know. I understand that people can make these. I totally get that. But the similarity between, say, these little short teepees here, or not teepees, they're like shelter builds. It amazes me they're exactly just, they're so similar to what I see in other parts of North America. In other countries, they look like this. You know? How come? Why is that? So, I mean, I don't know. It does beg the question. You know, I just can't write every single one of these off as people did it. So I'm headed back. I got about a mile in. I was supposed to be out here just to scout, and I just kept going and going. I couldn't help it. Oh, here's that other really cool one with the moss. Really, really cool. I may check out another trailhead that I saw driving up here. I'm looking for my trail. Doesn't take me long, guys, to get lost. Ah, there we go. So I'm going to check out another spot, I believe. And if it's anything worth, if I do, I'll click the camera on and I'll show you if I find anything that's interesting. It's so beautiful out here. What a perfect day. You know, high 40s. A little bit windy, but beautiful hiking weather. Look at, I broke my glasses. I had to tape them. That's how ingenious I am. Electrical tape. All right. I'm going to kind of put my head down here and make my way out. All right. I don't think I saw this one on the way in. I don't think I came over here. I might have. This is pretty well off the trail. Jeez, huh? Pretty awesome. I don't. If I showed that earlier, I apologize, but I don't remember seeing it on the way in. That little guy. I don't see a ton of tree breaks out here. There's a little one here. I'm not seeing a ton of them out here, but I mean, I haven't really been looking for tree breaks. My eyes have keep getting caught. My attention keeps on being drawn to stuff lower to the ground, and I haven't really been looking for tree breaks, but they're out here. I should see a couple. Like I was mentioning before, I demonetized my channel. I don't have any more ads on my videos. If you see an ad on my video, please tell me, because I have the monetization off. I can't stand the ads. I hate watching a video when a bunch of ads pop up. I don't mind the one in the beginning and one at the end. I mean, if it's a good long video, I don't mind throwing one in the middle, but I can't stand the ads. And YouTube, if you're listening, you owe me a couple $1,000s. I have not received a dime, guys, from this channel, from YouTube. They say I have to verify my address. I've done it multiple times. I've gotten nothing off of YouTube. Oh, here's that snake again. Awesome. Yeah, so I've gotten nothing from YouTube as far as any kind of reimbursement for their ads on my videos. So no more of that. You'll notice that's in probably my last 10, 15 videos. I just shut the monetization off. So any kind of income from these videos, from the wicked generous contributions made to my channel, to my PayPal, and I really, really appreciate it. It really helps. As I say in the description box, all monies that go into my PayPal go directly towards gas, gear, and beer. I'm always needed. I'm always looking for, you know, I have to travel around up in New Hampshire up here, and it's not cheap. That's for sure. And as far as the gear, you know, I beat the heck out of my boots. Matter of fact, these are from, I think, last year. I had somebody put some money in my PayPal, and I bought a new pair of hiking boots. But just thought I just would throw that out there, guys. Any and all contributions are sorely welcomed. Wow, look at that. And that's all I have to say about that. All right, so I think I'm getting close to the trailhead where I started. When I was supposed to just dip my toe in the water here and just go for 100 yards just to check it out, I got sucked right in. I'm sweating. I'm sweating and it's nice and cool out, but... So yeah, that's that on that front. YouTube can go stick that in its pipe and smoke it. No more ads on my videos. Again, if anybody sees an ad on any of my newer videos, I would like to know about it, because I'll contact YouTube and tell them you have no right. If you're not going to pay me for them, you're not going to get that luxury. That's about it for that. So that was awesome. I loved that hike. That was, combined with the weather and all the stuff I was finding, was awesome. I loved that hike. So that was not where I went. Again, to repeat myself, not where I went yesterday. I went today to the west side of the center, and there's a couple of trails on the west side of the center that I can take. There's also a few more trails on the east side of the center. So I'm going to be here for quite a while. I'm going to keep coming back. This area is very promising for Sasquatch sign, my opinion. And I can't wait to come back. I can't wait to bring Gary or Josh out here. It's going to be awesome. I think me and Gary got something planned for next week. And I'm going to go back to that, to my rainy day hike yesterday, where I kind of got pushed right out of there. I don't know what that's all about, because today I was on the west side of the center, and I was finding those teepees, a couple of teepee structures and those shelter type looking things. I didn't feel any weirdness at all. I didn't feel like I was being pushed out in any way. So very, very comfortable on that side. And then on the west side, I think that's the west side, whatever, where I was yesterday in the rain, I was spooked right out of that joint. So it's like different from day to day. So I'm really comfortable today over on this side, and we'll see. I'm going to come back tomorrow, me and Josh. Josh had some plans. Josh just got himself a Fender guitar. So me and him are going to do some jam, and I play the acoustic. My brother plays the drums. We'll get Josh and his amp plugged in, and we'll get him learning some chords. Anywho, that's about it for today, guys. Thank you so much for clicking. I really do appreciate it. And I'll definitely see you on the next one.